Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to World of Warcraft, the Burning Crusade Classic, and our Troll Shaman playthrough. So I'm dusting this character off today. This character kind of ground to a halt for me while trying to complete the water quest on my own. And I tried to do this quest 3 separate times. We're about midway through the chain right now, and I've been stuck on this part of the chain. Tried it a few times here and there throughout a few weeks, and every time I think about completing it, I get nauseous. So today I am going to record it, and maybe you guys can point out if I can't figure out what in the world it is I'm doing wrong here. I'm sure one of you guys would be able to help me. I would like to at least get this done, so I can say that I did it. So we're going to talk to Island Waterseer here, and we're going to take the Call of Water quest. Along the coast of Silverpine, west of the Sepulchre, you will find a shrine that has become tainted by the plague. The spirits there no longer speak to our people, and it will be up to you to defeat the manifestation and cleanse the pool. Take the elemental's bracers, along with the remaining drops of Brine's potion, and place them on the brazier. The ritual should be enough to summon a pure spirit for you to communicate with. So, I'm gonna break this down. It says take the elemental bracers, so that's one item, along with the remaining drops of Brine's potion, which is another item. Place them on the brazier. Okay. Bring me proof when the task is done. Defeat the corrupt manifestation of water, and place the corrupted manifestation's bracers, along with the remaining drops of purest water, on the brazier of Everfount in Silverpine Forest. We will take the quest. Now, taking the quest, we have the remaining drops of purest water. Okay? We have the Water of Seers, which I don't know if we need that or not. So what we're missing here is the Corrupt Manifestations Bracers. I have been to this spot in Silverpine 3 separate times, guys. And there is no corrupt manifestation there for me to fight. That is where the problem comes in. You go over here, you swim around the side, there's a pillar, there's a fire, there's nothing here to fight. And so this is the part that doesn't make sense to me. She also has Water Sapta. Take the Water Sapta and find the corrupted pool of water in Silverpine. So I should do this. Duplicate item found. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, so we do have... I've tried using this item to assume that it would induce a vision that would let us see the spirit. It requires Shaman Shrine. Okay, so... from reading the quest and everything I can deduce, we don't need to be here anymore. My next step should be to go to Silverpine. So let's try this. Let's go to Silverpine. We seem to have the things that we need, supposedly, to do this. So let's see if we can do this today. I would very much love to be able to get this done, and, you know, then consider even continuing to play the character, because, as I said, it's been like a dead stop for me. Should we repair? Yeah, we should probably repair. Let's do that. There we go. I'd love to go into Hillsbrad Foothills, and we could start questing there, but like I said, I tried this 3 different times and got so discouraged with it that I literally have not wanted to log the character in. This is the first time I've logged the character in a little while. And I thought, well, people are generally pretty helpful. And if I can't figure out what in the heck is going wrong, somebody out there, one of you guys, will be able to see what I'm doing wrong if I can't figure it out. And maybe that way we can actually progress here. It's funny how like low res the texture is over here on the ground. It's like they never expect many people to be over here. It's very, very strange. Alright, so here we are. No visible elementals right now. We have this guy here, we have a fire here, and we have Tiv Mordoon over here. So let's try a couple of different things. Okay, so we're not doing that. Here we go. Okay. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's what I was doing wrong. Maybe I was clicking the Water of Seers, and I was not clicking the Sapta. Alright, alright. Apparently all it took was for me to record it and make a big deal about how I couldn't figure it out. And that's kind of what I was hoping would happen, actually. I was hoping that I would press record, come over here, and the quest would just be super easy. And yeah, look at that. I wish I had figured that out a lot sooner. I think what must have happened was I was trying to use the Water of Seers instead of the Sapta. So every time I came over here, it, you know, requires Tribal Fire, requires Tribal Fire. And I just did not progress past that point. Alright, perfect. The brazier still reflects the ambient light from the area, and the flame shifts slightly as you move closer. The corruption along the hills seems to have kept its distance, and besides the missing components, the brazier looks prepared for the ritual to summon a cleansed manifestation of water. You place the bracers atop the brazier, and then pour the remaining drops of Brine's potion into the flame. The drops crackle as they hit the flame, and you begin to enact the simple words Islan taught you. Light explodes as you finish the incantation. It would be cool if light actually exploded, because it's a game and you can do visual stuff. It's not a novel. The sounds of water drops hitting the flame have died down, and your senses are overcome as the corrupt spirits around you are destroyed. It would have been really cool if any of this stuff actually occurred in the game world, because we're in a game, silly. Okay. Oh, here we go. Something is happening. Just not exactly the things that the description said. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. The guy behind us has a quest. The elemental here has a turn-in. Thanks to you, thanks to the shamans. Corruption ebbs, but life continues to wane. Up to the shamans to protect life. Take shard. Take shard and give life. Give life and understand. Understand water is life, corruption stops life. You protect and give life with water's power. Every other elemental we've talked to in the game has been able to just use normal language. I don't know why this guy is any different. But hey, the good news is, I'm pretty sure that maybe we got our totem. Maybe we have to turn it in to the lady back in the Barrens. That would be incredibly annoying, but I can just do that later. Bring the shard of water to Islan. It couldn't just turn in here, right? It has to go back to her. Either way, I think it's done now. You have come to purify the water. Yes. What did we just get? Bring the water Sapta to Tiv Mordoon if you fail to speak. So, I don't think we need this dude's quest. I've just defeated the corrupt water spirit myself, and I'm about to put the bracers, the remaining drops of water. Bring me a water Sapta to prove that you're ready. And I'll wait to turn in my parts. What is this about? What the hell is this? I don't think we need this. I think all we need is to go back to her and get our rewards. Okay, guys, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, let's get out of here. And I honestly can't remember if I have the flight point down in Brill or not, or if we need to make the run, but I'm pretty sure that is where we're going to go next. Seeing as how I don't have any quests for For Silverpine, I probably, or for Hillsbrad, I probably haven't been down there yet. I'm gonna abandon all the other stuff we have in other zones, at least the Barrens. Stone Talon will keep. I think we might be bouncing back and forth a little bit between Hillsbrad and Stone Talon, but we'll see. I'll keep a hold of the Stone Talon stuff for now. As long as it doesn't interfere with us picking up Quest in Hillsbrad. What I've kind of learned about the experience buff, playing a human mage a little bit and playing on the Blood Elf Rogue, is that a 50% experience increase in Burning Crusade is not game-changing. You still basically have to zone hop between zones. You know, it's not like you're making half again as much experience. It's basically cutting the journey down by 1/4. So if you're talking about 170-hour leveling from 1 to 70, like that's kind of what we clocked on the Warrior, was like 150 to 170 hours depending on how much I actually let my computer idle in AFK mode, which couldn't have been more than 20 hours. Depending on that, you know, you're still looking at like 80 hours to level a character, which is still an incredible amount of time for most people. So it's not game-changing. That's been my experience with it. Maybe you guys have had other experiences. Maybe it's felt different in different leveling brackets. But we'll see how it feels in the level 20s here, approaching level 30. What I kind of decided is that I'm going to do a Paladin for the Fresh Start servers. We're going to do a Blood Elf Paladin on the Horde side for Fresh Start, whenever that happens, because Blizzard has been very closed-mouthed about giving us any kind of date or information about that. It's funny that they're willing to tell us the date of the expansion release, but they won't give us the roadmap of their actual schedule. I guess they're just... I think they like to be able to change stuff on the fly. Like, they're completely unwilling to commit to anything. So, because you'd think they would be able to tell us, right? I mean, we know that pre-patch is going to last anywhere between 4 to 6 weeks. Just pick a day and tell people when it's going to start. That way people can plan. You know, people love to play your game. We want to make plans so that we can do that the way we enjoy best. But yeah, not having an idea. I mean, at this point, since we haven't heard anything, I don't think we're getting pre-patch until like the week of the 22nd or the week of the 29th of August. That would probably be, like, my guess. The earliest would be the 22nd. Oh, I do have a Terran Mill. We can't do that while shapeshifted. Makes sense. Farewell. Yeah, I don't really care about getting the water totem right now, as long as we can turn it in at some point. Not really sure what's going on here that's like causing my computer to have issues. Should be running at a smooth 60 FPS, but for some reason we're not. Might be restarting here in a minute. We'll see if it sorts itself out as we get into Hillsbrad. But yeah, overall, happy to have that done. So anyway, like I said, Fresh Start is going to be a Paladin, so I'm going to try to keep playing this character. Ultimately, a Troll Shaman doesn't really fit my aesthetic for like an Enhancement Shaman. Maybe that'll feel differently once we're dual wielding. I think like the swing animations on the two-handers are not as impressive as they would be on an Orc or a Tauren when we're on a Troll. But maybe dual wielding will feel different. We're not quite there yet. I did change our spec a little bit. And, well, you know, I didn't. I meant to. I meant to get out of this. Yeah. I need to respec still. I thought I had done this already. I don't want shield spec at all. So I'm gonna have to, still gonna have to respec. Thought I'd already done it, but I guess not. I will do that today. There's the breadcrumb quest. Blood of Innocence. I will create a toxin to bleed the violence from the venture company, rendering them weak and docile. Vials of innocent blood. I don't know if I've ever done this before, but to create the toxin I will need the blood of innocence. Fortunately, the Syndicate, a group of human brigands in this area, employ shadow mages And those mages collect innocent blood for their own. Oh. Yeah, I've never done that quest. That's cool. Elixir of Suffering. 10 gray bear tongues. Elixir of Pain. 10 vials of lion mountain blood. And Elixir of Agony is the 6 mud snout blossoms. He wants to build... Basically, the TLDR is that he wants to make an awesome plague. To murder lots of people. So...
What is it?
Battle of Hillsbred, we need to fight 6 farmhands, 6 farmers, Farmer Ray, Farmer Getz.
Embrace the shadow.
Syndicate personnel, slay 10 rogues and 10 watchmen. We can probably pair that with getting the Blood of Innocence. And High Executor Darthalia is offering a bounty on Cleric Horace, Citizen Wilkes, Miner Hackett, Farmer Kalaba. Cool, okay. Over here we should have a quest to go into Durnhold and rescue a couple of orcs who've been captured. And that is everything we can pick up right now. Let's do the smart thing here and we'll set our Hearthstone to the inn.
Speak quickly. What is it?
We could also invest in some more melon juice. Would not be a bad... Oh, actually, we should have been investing in this. Let's move some things around here. I don't think I need this. There we go. Box of stale candy. Excellent, excellent. Held an offhand item. I don't really think I need that either. Let's just sell it. Okay. Cool.
Beware.
Let's get to it. The good thing about not being on the character for so long is that I have plenty of rested XP. We're going to set out here in the direction of the human settlement. And we're going to fight stuff along the way. We need 1 creeping ichor from these guys here. And we'll see how long it takes me to remember the class. Let's get our rock biter weapon up. Apparently we just have an instant respawn here. Skinning is maxed out. Yeah, that's... It's not gonna work for me. Are there any trainers here? Profession trainers? No, there are not. I am gonna have to definitely do a couple of things today. I need to respec our talents, and I need to talk to a skinning trainer ASAP. And actually, I'm not going to wait on the skinning. I am going to just go ahead and I'm going to do a little edit here. I'm going to take myself I'm going to take myself to the Undercity and get that done. I also have a quest to turn in here as well. The Book of we completed. I probably need to do another Shadowfang run because the last time we did it, I forgot to get Aragorn's head. That being said, we're a little bit out of range for SFK at this point. But we'll see if we get anybody interested in putting a group together. We can go do that. We'll be right back, guys. I'm going to do a cut here. Alright, well, we're back, and while I was training skinning and running around in Undercity, I got an invite for Shadowfang Keep. This is good because it will allow us to get Aragorn's head this time. We're a little bit of a high level for it. With us, we have a 17 Priest, 22 Druid, 20 Warlock, and a 21 Blood Elf Paladin. So we're the highest level in the group. And I'm okay with that since we're going to be healing it. And we'll see how it goes. It would have been nice to have the water totem, but we've healed it before without it, so ultimately not really a big deal. Let's go ahead and share the quest here. That's the only one we could share since we did complete the other one. Let's go ahead and get into it here. Gonna try to be mana conservative here. We do have some better water. Maybe we should pull that out instead. So we're going to want to get our mana back pretty quickly here once we're low. Keep the pace up. Be okay skinning some of these guys, especially now that we can get skinning skill ups. Let's get a big heal off here on the tank. Boy, does that take a long time to cast, doesn't it? I'm pretty sure we have those already, yep. I did throw on some of our intellect stuff. So we have a couple of pieces of intellect gear. We have the feline mantle and robes of Aragorn that I put on so that we could have a bigger mana pool to heal, maybe some additional plus to healing. Probably isn't going to make too big of a difference, but I thought, you know, every little bit's going to help. We do have another skinner in here, so we won't skin everything, but yeah, I did manage to get to the skinning trainer while I was in Undercity. And even though we're a bit of a higher level, with the experience buff and rested experience, we're probably going to get some decent kill experience in here, I guess. And there's our fire totem just pulling whatever it wants, because that's how it does. Luckily, about the time we need mana, the paladin is pretty low on mana, although he didn't drink there, so... We're gonna drink back to full. Whoops. Gotta remember to heal, Robert. Gotta remember to heal, man. Can't be a DPS hero if the group's dead. We're gonna sit here for a moment and mana back up here. Gonna use some of this lower level water. It's not ideal, but especially while other people are drinking, we might as well go with that and save some of our sweet nectar. Which we might need depending on how long the run is. What exactly happened to all of our mana there? Did we get mana burned for all of our mana? Because I feel like we got mana burned. That was not great. And we're stuck in combat, also not very good. I'd love to get out of combat so we could, mana up. Here you go. Here's a bandage. You enjoy that. That's a silk bandage there for you, because that's about all I can do for you right now. We got that drinking off just in time before we were put into combat. I appreciate that. We're going to sit here through this one. For some reason I always forget that paladins can equip axes. Was it always that way? Maybe in vanilla, maybe they couldn't equip axes. I feel like there was a time when they could not equip axes. Maybe I'm thinking of a different class. Some good one-handers dropping in here. Apparently the paladin needs one-handed axes and one-handed maces. Who would have figured? And we just hit level 26. Which unfortunately moves some of these level 19 guys out of the range to get any kill experience. So there's that. We got some buddies here. Let's pull them up here. And we'll do one of these. Yeah, we got silenced. Not great. Not great. Let's get a couple quick heals off here. We're gonna go ahead and drink for a second here. I don't think they're in any immediate danger. Stamina and Spirit Staff. Yeah, I guess that would be good for a Warlock. Apparently, maybe the druid is thinking about it as well. Oh yeah, the druid did roll on it. Who is still thinking about it? 3 needs. Oh, the priest. Okay, yeah, they all needed it. Dang. Well, hey, at least stuff is dropping that people need. Alright, now we seriously need some mana back. These guys are level 20, that's good. Maybe the rest of the trash will be level 20. Now, I remember this room being kind of bugged to where it would be really easy to pull the entire room. That being said, I'm going to top off the tank here. And I'm going to stay back in this back room so that I know for sure that it's not me pulling the entire room. If somebody else pulls it, that's all fine and good. We're going to drink to full really quick here. And we'll see what happens. If we need to, we'll drop a Stoneclaw Totem to act as a distraction. Alright, we've run in. And nothing else has pulled yet. I don't see everything running down the stairs, so that's good. Hey, maybe we can pull the room normally. Well, hold on. Okay, yeah, it looks pretty normal. I'm gonna put the totems down. Oh, the totem. Bad totem. Bad totem. Oh no. Hey, we're fine. I think we're fine. Well, maybe we're not fine. I guess we're not fine. I've had groups that have handled that just fine without an issue. And not this group, though. Awesome! Good times. Okay, well, we've learned a lesson. No fire totems in that room. Apparently we couldn't get it. It's really like, when stuff like this happens, I don't really know what to think. We have 3 people in the group who can cast heals. So my initial reaction is like, yeah, we have this, it's fine. Let's focus on staying alive. But that's not what happened. So yeah, I'll cut back in once we're back where we need to be. Alright, we're back. And I take back what I said. We don't have 3 people that can heal. We have everyone in the group can press a heal button besides the Warlock. I think we probably could have lived through that pull just fine, but yeah, it is what it is ultimately. No more fire totem in here. We've still managed to pull the same amount of crap, so I'm just gonna lay down a distracting totem here, and we're gonna hope for the best. I'll point out this is the same exact pull that we just wiped to. Granted, I have a little bit more mana going into it, but not an incredible amount more mana. Yeah, I think the other people remembered their healing buttons this time, so that's good. It's nice to see when people just think about all the skills that they actually have and then try to use them. Alright, we're just going in.
Who dares interfere with the sons of Aragal?
Well, that's rude. I'm gonna sneak a heal in, or a drink in here to get some mana back. Looks like they've got this guy. Cape with agility and dodge rating. I don't think I've ever seen that drop before. Are we gonna finish up the last guy? Or are we just gonna let him chill? Oh, there's a couple. Alright, we'll drink before heading into the last room, and this time, guys, I will remember to loot Errigal's head because we will not be coming back here on this character. Oh, it's binds when picked up, right? Yeah, okay. It's not a BOE. For a minute, I thought maybe it was a BOE. I mean, even being over-leveled, I feel like we got a decent amount of kill experience in here. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Already more than a quarter of the way into 26.
You too shall serve. Release your rage.
And there we go. Let's go ahead and loot him. Head of Errigal. We could really use the belt for healing. Too many needs going out for me to take that from people. Too many needs. I'm gonna pass on it, and I'll be happy that we got the head of Errigal. That is all that we really needed from here. It's a pretty smooth run, except for my fire totem the one time. And yeah, that's going to be all for today, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hurry out of here and continue accumulating that sweet, sweet rested experience. Sorry that it was a little bit of a weird episode between the water totem and then jumping into a dungeon after some aborted questing. But yeah, this will let us get back into the character. I do plan on playing more of this character now. Now that I've decided that I'm not going to do a shaman in the fresh start. So yep, that's what's going to go on. I'd love to hear from you guys. Let me know what you think. As always, take care of yourselves out there and take care of each other. And we'll see you back here again really soon. Bye now.